respectively. Now, for possibly the next biggest leap in difficulty, Defect. We now have the Ascension's Curse. Indeed, I'm probably going to do the Defect, and then I'm probably going to win or fail. If I fail early enough, I'll just do the Defect again, because that's a poor showing. I'll then probably move on to Westnoth right after. Hang on. Yes, no, Daily, then Westnoth. Because dailies are always fun to just break up the monotony. 2 random colorless cards. Interesting, interesting. So yes, unplayable and ethereal, so as long as it's in my hand, it goes away. There are 20 ascensions per character. So we're just finishing off this ascension because this was the original. Before they updated it to 20, this ascension used to be the old limit. And so with Ascender's Bane, I don't think the 2 random colorless cards are really worth it, no matter how good they are. So random boss relic, I can't smith, but I have additional energy. Interesting, interesting. The right side paths are so terrible that I'm not even going to consider them. Question marks, here we come. So we can defend ourselves, and I'm going to just pop both of these guys so they can be killed next turn. Hey, not being able to smith is infinitely better than not being able to rest at rest sites. We're going to do this, we're going to dual cast and strike, because that's almost a guaranteed lethal in all directions. And then a Ball Lightning is not a bad early pickup. Slime Goop. Hate Regret with a passion, but a relic might be what's required, and that's a relic that produces more relics, so I can't complain. I'll remove Regret from my deck, yes please. Regret is that bad where removing it is strictly better than just healing myself at that instance. Alright, I like this a lot. Defend twice and strike. So we're dealing an awful lot of damage to begin with, but we're still taking some. I don't think we're up to killing a powered up elite, because it can be awful what they send against us. No matter how bursty we are. Might be able to do something with Bullseye. I'm going to rest. I'm going to try to fight an elite later. As of right now, I want to actually get some relics, get something under my belt before trying to fight something like that. A nuisance, but we wouldn't be able to crack it open anyway, and there's no reason to toss up my defenses. No buffs, no nothing. I would love to lock on, but right now I'm just going to continue to prep stuff. Thankfully, hitting him by accident doesn't wake him up immediately. There's Ascender's Bane. Hit you with this. Wake up, old buddy, old pal! This is my first foray with lock-on. Let's see if we can do lock-on orbs. Or I should say, we'll see if that works. It so rarely does. This does about the exact same damage as the strike, except it lasts longer, so we'll take it. Defend, strike, strike, strike. Get hit by this, which brings you down to 42, because next turn you're not going to be dealing damage anyway. And I want to see if I can kill you on the following turn. Which, that's a big role to fill. But I feel like if we get enough stuff together, we can easily do it. I need something that's like average damage a turn. Just in like the left or right hand corner of the screen. Something or other like that. Do I skim? No, I ball lightning again, because we want to keep our orbs flowing. A shop. There's a lot of good things here. It's really hard to upgrade panache, but at the same time, the defect loves, and I do mean loves, Chemical X. Panache or Chem X? I'm not certain. So, let us see. What do we take? We don't have anything that strictly works with Chem X, but I'm going to take it anyway because it makes everything that does work with it so much better. Raise max health by 10? I'll remove the pair. I don't care enough for the pair for me to actually consider taking it. And the anchor is just that much better. Bullseye? All lightning. Strike. Dual cast. Dead. Neat. Double energy, because I feel like we can do something truly outrageous with this. I get doubt. Oh, free mango. We got a relic. We're leaving. The first one is the only one I will ever take, just because everything else, the risk is just way too high. Bullseye. All lightning. Defend. Defend. Okay, I'll admit, I only needed one defend there. I forget the fact that we have the other buffs to us. But double energy, because you know what, why not? Hit you all up with this. And dead. Taking electrodynamics, because there's no reason not to. It seems dumb that we're going here, but I want to take on an elite. I'm feeling ballsy. And unfortunately, I can't afford anything, but there's nothing that I'd particularly want, except maybe the sling. Double energy. Bullseye. Electrodynamics. Dual cast. And we don't need the plated armor or anything else, really. And now we just keep hitting him hard and hitting him as fast as possible. We take 16, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem, actually. So he should be dead next turn, unless we draw incredibly poorly. Yeah. So 16 damage for a relic. And it's the sundial. Well, I'm going to take chill, because chill works out beautifully as well. We're going to rest, because anything less is actually stupid. And I just gotta remember, on the very first turn, BrainBoy does not need to use double energy. I might as well in this case. Dual cast, strike. Strike will send you to your next phase. I actually don't want to do that just yet, because I can get a little bit of additional damage on you. No, I can't. The double strike would have made more sense. Oh well. That is what we call trying. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Usually leaves you in lots of tears and dismay. I'm gonna pop those two lightning bolts and defend. I probably should have just bullseyed on him, but I'll take a little bit less damage than expected. surprised I was able to do that at the end of my turn. We could dual cast. Probably should dual cast this. Even though it kind of seems dumb. Probably should. He forgot that he had enough protection from the plated armor. Excuse me, I'm not what we would call brilliant. As long as we can keep the lightning going, I don't feel as if I should be afraid of whatever he could do. Dual cast, zap, and just toss up double defense and wait. I see we're gonna get a lot of energy from the sundial, we just don't have anything to use it with. Do I Dex Potion? Yeah, I feel like I should. It'll block everything, so why not? Zarok, how long have you known me? It's like, what, 5 years at this point? How many smart decisions? You can count the number of smart decisions I've made on one hand. BrainBoy is the least brilliant person he knows. You see, that's another thing. I can't see sarcasm. That's why I'm also not the smartest man in the world. Oh god, Dark Alchemist is playing Conquest of Elysium 3. Why would he subject himself to this? Why would he subjugate himself to that? Why wouldn't he even go with 4, which is arguably better? Alright, I've already taken damage here. Can I avoid taking more? We can avoid taking... wait. I lock on Lightning Bolt. He's dead, and I don't take more. Alright, sweet. I'll take Fission. No worries. I responded to your sarcasm with me being outraged to try to be funny. Although, unfortunately, I am not the most brilliant one, as we've already established. I Fission? I feel like I should just Fission here, because creative AI, while funny, is just not worth it. Yeah, you know what? Sozu. Let's Sozu it up. Let's do this. I really, really, really want something that synergizes with all this energy that we've got. Because we have so much of it. So much of it, there's basically nothing that's helping us. We have to fight an elite unless we take a very particular route, and that route is actually a really good route. I'm gonna see what the shop has. I want yes, no, that's one that I really want with I really want multicast. Neat. Burrito. Always defeat the endless elite. I'm gonna Fission because I might as well. Into a bullseye, into a ball lightning, which will kill you. Does not kill you, because I am the smarterest, because that is not evoking. Shush. I got this, I swear, I got this. Well, no, because I could just do this, and you're dead either way, so I might as well work on the friend in the back. Unless we can play basically every single card in my hand. Basically, yeah, if we can get multicast plus, if we can get anything that has an X cost to it, we'll suddenly become the most overpowered thing in the game. Which is why I'm gunning for this shop. It is just that good. So the maximum amount of energy we could have in a single turn is 12. If I use all energy all at once. Chill into a ball lightning, which pops this into a strike, into a fission to try to get something that works, which we do get something that works. And you're dead. We get a swift potion, which just gets eaten. Since we're attacking so often, Beam Cell is actually not out of the question. It's not a single X cost thing. Actually kind of sucks. I don't need the boot. I'm gonna take Preserved Insect, because I really, really want to get something that works for me here. Give me an Thank you. Thank you for not letting me buy the potion. You know, I would have expected this game to just say, no, you're buying the potion. But instead the game decided to be joyful and just say, hey, how about you don't end up screwing yourself over by accident? Okay, yeah, no, I'm going for the campfire. There's no way I can win this fight without taking a ludicrous amount of damage. Like, Jesus. Why is this even an option? Yeah. At least it doesn't make you vulnerable. If he did, that would just be... that would go so far above and beyond horrible that I would actually question what the game designers were thinking when they made this enemy. I should say Mega Crit, not game designers. I actually know who made the game. For once. We are slowly working our way through this creature. Unfortunately, it's just chewing through us because it's this freaking snake plant, who we all despise, and yet they still don't put it in the portion where it belongs. That's 24 damage, right? Yeah, so this kills me. Why is this a normal enemy? I still don't understand. Sure, there are times where you can insta-kill it, but it's usually about the time that you're insta-killing elites. So is there actually a particular chain of events I can take in this fight that would allow me to kill him? Right now, I don't think there is. I'm not going to fission. I'm going to try not fissioning. And saving it for a future turn. Bless me. Still don't believe this guy should be a normal enemy. They did it for the snake. They did it for the snake woman, who I felt was infinitely weaker than what this guy brings to the table. So, I don't know. Try double lock on and see what happens. Anyway, like I said, we are not going to fight an elite under these circumstances, considering who we just fought. Lose all the gold, lose a single ball lightning to obtain a relic. Sure, we'll lose a lot of gold, and we get a strawberry. You're not fighting an elite, mostly because the person right after it wouldn't actually help us much. So we're avoiding them for now. And just hoping that there's something, somewhere, somehow, something we could do versus these people. Good, they're not actually doing anything important. How nice. Might as well fission and see if I can kill them. I can kill the Centurion. How nice. Now we can get rid of Ascender's Bane. I love how we delete the equivalent of about 5 cards from our deck whenever we do something like this. It's nice. Alright. Gambler's Brew is immediately eaten. Still don't have a single X-cost card, and it's getting more and more irritating and glaring as time goes on. Do I want to reprogram? Answer is actually probably. Just to deal with stuff for the future turns. Get me a relic. Neat. I get 2 relics from this. And I must take them both, or probably will take them both. Oh, that really sucks. I want to go fight this guy. But I'm good against 2 out of 3. I'm gonna give it a try. Chuzu Bracelet. Well, that's kind of helpful, except not really. Oh my gosh, it's one of the people I'm actually good against. So we're gonna chill out. Reprogram. I don't want Beam Cell. No, I want Beam Cell and Bullseye, but I don't want the other 2 cards. Ball Lightning on you. Ball Lightning on you. Strike on you. Strike on the big man, and defend ourselves. I'm not a big fan of fission, but in this case, I'll just deal with it. Alright. Beam Cell, Bullseye, Bullseye, Electrodynamics, pop this, which will kill the gremlin in the front, and continue to punch your face in. Centennial Puzzle trigger, or not Centennial Puzzle, but sundial triggers, but there's no real benefit to it. Alright, well, I'm gonna be made weak. I'm going to be made weak, but I guess I'll just have to deal with it. Get him, boys! Here comes the 20, here comes the ludicrously high damage hit that really shouldn't be nearly as much as it is. Progress. Well, I say that, but I still managed to kill him. And leave only 1 gremlin to tell the tale. How many 0-drops do I have? I have 2 0-drops that are actually relevant. I'm not taking it. You can't make me. I'll be as stubborn as I want to be. I reprogram. All of these are actually fine. Yeah, all of these are fine. Zap, dual cast. Hits the one I'm looking for. Mostly because I want to get the plated armor down just that little bit more. I'll probably be made vulnerable soon, because I'm going to need to at least accidentally kill this guy. Speaking of which, it probably is a good time to kill the funky beast. Aim cell, but lock onto you and hit you at this. Wow, you missed. Admittedly, I shouldn't have relied on hit missing. I should have just attacked him. But I guess that's just what I'm going to deal with today. Alright, so that kills you by accident. Let's hit you. Electrodynamics pops this and pops one of these, which makes me vulnerable, which makes him deal an absolute metric ton of damage in ways that I can't even begin to describe. Bullseye into a fission. Into a zap, into a... Can we please not die this turn? Like, please? Your symbiosis is cute, but could I ask you to not? We're not dead. Not yet, anyway. Sozu. Well, we can start consuming stuff to gain focus. I might as well. I'm relying so heavily on my orbs, and I'm dead, because there is no way in heck I'm going to survive against this group. Neat! Thank you, game. I so do love you sometimes, except not really. We're going to reprogram away the strike. We're going to reprogram... No, we're going to keep the sweeping beam. We're going to keep the dual cast, we're going to keep the bullseye. Kaka! Mr. Chosen, yes? Why are you for Abaddon? He's once again more. Right, it just eats it. It doesn't actually prevent the damage. Oh well, we actually succeeded the 50-50. I forget that, because I so rarely mess with, like, orb slots. Alright, we're gonna be down to 5. We draw a ton off of Centennial Puzzle. Lobimo Cell, a fission to draw 2 more cards. Into a double energy, because you know what, why not? Electrodynamics, why didn't I bullseye first? Ball lightning, ball lightning. Oh, thank goodness. I'm not gonna bother getting anything else. We are not going to have any fights except the Colosseum, which still counts as a fight. I would love to just punch his smug face. Get me a full service. What are we going to do here? We're going to delete a strike because I need to survive as much as I can. Only punching didn't just hurt me and do exclusively hurting me. Even though I just did it, I'm going to upgrade here in this case, simply because I am not guaranteed to survive the fight against the champion unless I can defend myself for more than 2 freaking seconds. Only this game would have given me exactly 1 card that I was looking for. Just 1. Didn't need to even do anything else. Just needed 1 card. But no, it just denied me at every opportunity. I am not a big fan of the vulnerability you attempt to force upon me. Sweeping Beam and Strike are the most useless, so get those out of here. Ah, yes. Pain, my old friend, my old compatriot. Well, we're going to try to survive as long as we can. Sundial gives me some more energy to work with. Into a defend, into a reprogram. We are not going to look for a sweeping beam. That's all we're really not looking for, and I'll take 1 point of damage and hope this guy does not kill me. But instead he's going to continue face slapping me and then hit me extremely hard in like 1 turn, so dead to rights doesn't even begin to describe my situation. Yes, I do call my orbs a weapon. Well, there's no physical way I could survive this, as much as I would love to, so I'm just going to let it happen. Come take me, champion. This run was not meant to be. If it gave me a single X drop of any kind, reinforced body, multicast, anything at all, this run would have been a sure victory, but instead, here we are.